like to take some time to talk to you about one of the most effective anti-aging non-surgical techniques that we utilize in my practice. I utilize radiofrequency microneedling, which is a combination of small needles that go into the skin that also deliver an energy-based treatment in order to tighten and thicken the skin over time. What does this do? Well, it triggers a process in the body that generates more collagen deposition, such that after the procedure, your body will continue to add collagen into the skin and to the soft tissues to allow for better quality skin over time. This technology is really revolutionary. It's been around for many years, but has become much more popular in the last 5 to 6 years. And that's because we've learned better ways to use the technology to better improve the quality of our results, either non-surgical or post-surgical. So how does the technology work? Again, small needles go through the skin and trigger a process that causes immediate tightening and then tightening over time and thickness to the skin over time. The process can take up to 3 months to see most of the deposition occurring, although the companies say that it continues to improve up to a year after the procedure. I always have my patients take a collagen supplement before and after that procedure to further improve the quality of the result by giving them the building blocks their body needs to generate that collagen and to improve the quality of that result. The procedure takes about an hour to an hour and a half in the office. If it's done in the face, for instance, it's done under a topical numbing medication and or an injection of medication, along with, if needed, inhaled nitrous oxide, which is similar to laughing gas, or medications to help improve the tolerability of the procedure, but also to ensure that the patient has a pleasant experience during the procedure. The downtime is approximately 2 to 3 days before you go back out in public and people would see you and not really see the signs of what was done. Initially, it may look like you got in a fight with a cat with some very small scratches or some areas where there's some small little brown flecks that come off of the skin over the course of the first 3 to 5 days. I tell patients that up to about 4 to 6 weeks after, the skin feels sandpapery and thick. It almost feels like you've lost the texture. But that's actually just because it's been treated by this process. 4 to 6 weeks, the skin goes from the basement membrane to the surface and falls off. And so at around that time point, you have a moment where you come out of the shower, out of the bathroom, you look in the mirror and you say, oh my gosh, my skin looks amazing. That's the benefit of the procedure. And over time, it gets better and better. Many patients seek multiple treatments. The companies say to do on average 3 or more procedures to really get the maximum benefit. But I like to utilize as much energy as I can in the very first treatment and then assess later on if additional treatments are necessary. And that's because patients come to me because they want results. You know, in my practice, I'm after big results. Patients come to me for facelift, they get a facelift, it's a big dramatic result. So when they come for a non-surgical procedure like this, I like to give them the best possible result that we can utilize or that we can harness from that technology. And that's my promise to my patients, is that I'm gonna go with the most amount of energy that we can do safely to get you the best possible result from these radiofrequency type procedures. Now, this procedure can be done in concert with other procedures. It can be done while you're asleep or while you're awake. And it's a nice adjunct to help tighten skin after surgical procedures, like after liposuction or other procedures where additional tightening may be desired in order to give an extra layer of shrink wrap to what was done. It's also a procedure that I've had done to my face and neck and was very happy with the results. So I can easily talk to patients and to you, to those at home and those of you that are considering the procedure about the downtime, the results, and the recovery. Again, radiofrequency microneedling is one of the most rapidly growing and I think one of the best results available for skin tightening and for rejuvenation.